Hello everyone. Come down to Milford Shingle Bank again today. So we've had a couple of days of real windy weather, so I thought I'd come down now. The wind sort of changed and the wind's dropped off a little bit. Yeah, but the sea's quite coloured, quite choppy. So all I'm going to do today, I was going to have a go for some bream. So we get a late bream, but it's just too choppy out there for that. The water's too coloured as well, so I think I'm just going to go with big hooks, big baits. Yeah, it's really choppy out there. I'll show you guys in a minute what it's like, but it really is nicely coloured. You never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to, the time now is 3:10, high tide's about 5 o'clock. I think low water's about 10:30 tonight. So I'm going to fish obviously from now right up till dark. And it gets dark about 6:30, 7 o'clock now, so which is just about right really. So we should get the run off as well, which is usually the best part of the tide here. So hopefully there may be a chance of an early cod or codling down there as well this time of year, especially with the way the sea is at the moment. It's really coloured out there, so yeah, it's a good chance really. So what I've got unwashed squid and good old mackerel as well. Usually sort of baits down here. So what I'll show you when I'm hooked all the baits up how we're using it today. So yeah, it's just nice to be back down the beach again. So last time we come down here we had all those black bream and that little undulate ray as well, so it's a good chance of catching the rays down here still. I think you would have got some more black bream down there as well, but obviously it's just too windy and too choppy now, and the water's a bit coloured as well. But I think you're just going to go out and out big baits now. You know, I've had some nice bass off here as well after these sort of storms. You know, it's all been churned up, so there's a good chance, you know, there might be a bass in close. To be honest with you, I don't think you're going to be able to cast it out too far anyway, because it's quite choppy. If there's any weed around, it's just going to drag you in anyway. So I'm going to sort of do a mediocre sort of cast, 60, 70, 80 yards maybe, something like that, and just see how we get on. Right, okay guys. Right, okay. I haven't baited up yet. It's a bit early in the tide yet. Just sort of setting myself up really, psyching myself up for it really. Right, what I'll do, I'll show you how choppy it is. Right, 2 seconds. As you can see, it's pretty lively out there. I have seen it a lot worse here. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I think as the tide sort of like actually on high tide, hopefully the sea will drop down a bit. So we've had about 2 or 3 days of real strong windy weather. So it's just churned it all up. So obviously the sea's still a bit rough at the moment. But yeah, it looks good. Oh, it looks nice and coloured, so it's got to be big baits today. That's the only way really. I don't think there's any point in messing about trying to get black bream, not today. Right, okay, so usual, I've got my old rod here, which I've had for a long time. Let's have a look, try and keep the wind out of the mic. An old PT Pen Viper. Yeah, I used to use it a lot on match fishing, pleasure fishing. And on there I've got the pen reel there. Yeah, good old reel. And the more up to date pen reel on there as well. And then more sort of like line, I've got 15-pound line, 60-pound brake leader, shock leader, sorry. So yeah, I'll just bring you out here, but I just hope the wind ain't gonna be too strong. 6-ounce grip lead, up and over rig. I'll show you all that in a bit closer a minute when we bait it all up. So yeah, right, okay. Do get a bit longer then, or bait up and we just chuck it in close. I think about 50, 60 yards maybe, or something like that. I reckon. Don't want to go out there too far at the minute. So I might just pick up a bass close in. Right, okay. Let's get the old rod baited up and get one out there, I think. Right, I just casted out. I've casted up tide a little bit that way. So obviously the tide's running from right to left here. And obviously it's still coming in at the moment, so I've just a little tester really to see how well it holds. I've only casted at about 40, 45 yards of that. I'm only going to put one rod out at the minute. There's no point in putting 2 out. Just a bit of a tester really, just get it out there. You're not going to catch anything, the bait on the beach, are you? So yeah, all I've done is I've just wrapped up a bit of mackerel and wrapped it round with squid, just make it like a little sausage really. So yeah, and plenty of juices in there, so hopefully it might attract something. But say it's a bit early really at the moment. I think as soon as it starts getting dark and the tide settled down a bit, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the main time that we're going to get a good chance of some fish. I'll be able to see it's the old rescue helicopter there flying back from somewhere. As you can see, the old sea's pretty lively, but that's right. There's still fish out there, as long as you can hold the bottom, I'm pretty sure. You might get lucky and catch a fish. But anyway, we've got one bait out there at the minute, so we'll see how we get on with that. I'm pretty sure as soon as the light starts to go, it starts to get a bit darker, and then we're going to start getting a few bites hopefully. But there we go, that's fishing. It's just nice to be down the beach, isn't it? Make the most of it. So I think after today the weather's supposed to get worse again, so it's just like a little window really of opportunity to come and do it. So you've got to make the most of it, and just before you know it, it's going to be freezing cold, dark at 4 o'clock and everything else. So, but that's right, we'll still be coming down there to see if see what else we can catch down there in the winter, which will be good. Right, okay then, settle down and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Right, I've got both rods out now, both of the same baits on. Still a little bit choppy, but still got another hour yet of the tide coming in, so I'm pretty sure as soon as that tide's in, it's going to start easing off a little bit. There's a couple of other people fishing up there, but I think they're only using ragworm, so good luck to them really. I don't think they're going to get a lot down there on ragworm, to be honest with you, but there you go. But they're out there, they're doing it, that's all that matters, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'll quickly show you the bait I've been doing. Oh, where is it? Lost it now. Okay, somewhere. I'll just put it out of the way because there's been dogs walking up and down here. Yeah, all I've done, I've just made up some wraps really. I've got a piece of mackerel inside there, wrapped that up with some squid around the other side as well. Just to make up a bit of a wrap there. Trying to get as much scent in the water as I can really, because as I say it's quite choppy and the water's quite coloured. Yeah, the water's still quite coloured, so you need as much bait in there as possible. I think later on when it starts getting dark I'll probably up the bait size a bit. So I'm really trying to save the bait for later on when it starts getting dark really. So it's still really early at the moment. But yes. Too bad. Nice evening about. There's another guy fishing right down there, but I've done a bit. Oh, blimey, the wind's a bit strong to get the mic back out of the wind. Yeah, he's right down there. I'd love to be able to see him or not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've just recasted the right hand rod. To come in, all the bait's still there, a little bit of weed, wasn't too bad. It's holding the bottom all right. So I've got 6-ounce grippers on. It seems to be holding the bottom okay, so I'll cast it out a little bit further this time. Just to see if there's anything out there a bit further. But I say it's really early in the tide yet. I'm not really expecting much at this time of day. I'm pretty sure as soon as it gets dark, like I said before, hopefully we should get a fish or two, I hope. Alright, lovely. Right, okay then. We'll see what happens. Right. Time now is 20 to 5, so we're about high tide at the minute. Oh, did have a drop back bike, I saw it that's right over the next, it sprung back. Looked like the bait had been knocked about a little bit, so what that was, I don't know. Might be the dogfish smell in it and just release the grip lead. So I've got that, freshened it back up, casted it back out again now. Yeah, I've sort of pretty well dead on the high tide now, so hopefully the sea will start easing off a little bit. So it's only just coming up to 5 o'clock now, so we've got another hour and a half before it gets dark. So yeah, plenty of time yet. Hopefully you might get a bit more action when it starts getting dark, but that's sea fishing, isn't it? You never know what you're going to get, so it's not too bad. It's fishable anyway. It's not a little bit of weed around when you pull it in. It gets around your stop knot, but no masses of weed to worry about, which is good really. Well, it really could have been hard work tonight, but this time of year a lot of the weed's gone anyway, which is good. And also the spider crabs has gone as well, because they're an absolute nightmare down there in the middle of the summer. But oh, that's right, we're here. We've got the bait out in the water, so we stand a good chance of catching something, hopefully. The guy right down there, two guys to my left, about 60-70 yards. They're only using ragworm, so I think they'll really struggle to catch anything there on little ragworm, especially down there the way the sea is as well. Yeah, right, okay, just a little update. So I'm sure that was a bite. Just the rod just sprung back, the lead pulled out. It looked like something had been mouthing at the bait, so I reckon it might have been a dogfish. Well, could have been anything really, I don't know, because of course we didn't get it in. So right, okay, just a little update, so I'll catch you in a bit. You can see there's still some bait left on there, so yeah, nothing out there, not even, well, shouldn't think there's any crabs out there in this weather, but there you go. Right, I'll freshen it up and get it back out again. I just got that little lob out there. So I've got one about 45-50 yards out and that one about 30, something like that. Right, lovely. I think we've got a bite on that rod there, guys. Yeah, just had a bite on that right hand rod there. Still there or not, I don't know. a couple of nice sort of tugs. I love it at dogfish, you know? May have been a ray, maybe. Definite bite. Oh, sorry about that. Water all over that place. Rub the lens as well. Sorry about that. That's better. No, there's a definite couple of nice tugs there. Yeah, probably a dogfish, I reckon. Right. Let's get it back out there again, I think. We might just leave that on then, tip it off a bit of fresh max water. Definitely a couple of nice tugs, I reckon, probably dogfish. Good. The sea seems to have calmed off a little bit now, so hopefully it's the right state of the tide as well for getting bites. Lovely sky, look at that, beautiful. I think what it was like a few hours ago, it was blowing a gale down here, really calm lovely sky, what a lovely evening now. Beautiful oranges. Yeah, there are the white there, the needles. Yeah, we get a few knocks on the rods up there. There's this dogfish mouthing the baits. So I've got quite a big bait on there as well. So they're just pulling it over. I've got size 3 hook on there, so not really easy to hook them. I don't really not really interested in dogfish anyway, so there you go. Well, you never know, might get something a bit better on there. But, lovely sky, beautiful. Oh, there we go, guys. One dogfish. Definitely want that bait anyway. Yeah, nice one. So I just get loads of bites of dogfish all the time. So there we go. One of the culprits. Got a nice size one as well. Yeah. Right, okay. Let's get it back in the water and see what else we can catch. Right, just lost another dogfish on the way in. The tide's really starting to pull, going out now. The weed sort of built up a little bit, sort of like getting close to the low tide now. It's been alright. Like that one dogfish that I got in, I was sort of like pretty much getting a bite a cast, but I say I'm using quite big baits and big hooks, and I'm not after dogfish. So, you know, plenty of bites. But it's not what I'm after. I managed to get that one dogfish in, just fair enough. So at least we didn't blank. But we also had a few bream as well knocking the bait about. Every time the hook come in, it was pretty well stripped off. So it's definitely bream knocking that about. But no, it's been good. Just get out for a few hours. So when we originally got here, the weather was quite rough, but the sea sort of settled down a bit really, which is good. But the tide really is now pushing back that way now. There's a lot of weed building up again. The rods are bent right round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to knock it all on the head now. This will be my last 2 casts, but what I'll do, if I catch anything else, then I'll come back to you. But it's been, oh well, it's been nice to get down on the beach again, so hopefully we'll do a bit more of it during the winter. Probably come down here, target some whiting, try and see if we can get a cod, maybe if we're lucky. But no, it's been nice just to get back out again. Right, okay then, hope you enjoyed this little video. And if you would be so kind, it'd be great if you could like the videos. And you know, a lot of people watch them and, you know, nobody seems to like them. I don't know why. There you go, everybody's got their own taste, haven't they? And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, it'd be nice to get some more subscribers. So I'm up to just over 200 now, which is good. So I'll get another 800 and I'll be able to love to do some live stuff as well, which would be good, especially on the beach fishing and the lake fishing and that as well. Because it's just coming up to pike season now. So I'll be doing quite a bit of pike fishing in a minute. So hopefully I was hoping to get out this weekend. If not, then I've got another week off soon. Then we'll probably get out, see if we can get some pike, so that'd be good fun. Right, okay then, so that's something to look forward to in the next few weeks. Right, okay then. Take care everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Well, that was about that then, guys. just about packing away, brought it in. There's a conger eel on the end. There we go. Little bonus. Nice little strap conger there. Lovely. So that's one dogfish and a strap conger. Well, there you go. Excellent stuff. Right, okay. Right, so didn't expect that. Right, there we go, guys. Nice little result there. Strap conger. Right, okay, let's get him unhooked and get him back in the water.